27 and a half. We're ready to get 700. Ready to get 500 now. Half. I'm going to give it 5 and a half. And now 6. I'm going to give it 5 and a half. 6. Quarter. But I get 125 out front here. Give a quarter now. Half. At 100 and a half now. 75. But 150. But I get 75 out here. Change of gear here, Cullen. 35E, is it? On a cute little dozer here, Dale.
He hauled her in, drove her off the truck yesterday. He said when the wind blew the seat off it coming in, but little tractor runs and goes, boys.
Runs and goes, guys. The seat just got blown off by the wind.
Backed her right in there.
Backed her right in. A cute little deal here.
You bet it is. 5,000.
Right there, 5,055. At 5,000, but I get 55, but I get 5,000, but I get 5,500. Get in here, boys. 5,500.
Look at these John Deere guys over here.
55, but I get 5.
Pay attention, boys.
5,000, 5,500. At 5,000, but I get 55, but I get 55, but I get 50.
I'll give 2,500. I'm going to do a little dozy.
25, now 3,000, let's go 3,000, but I gotta get 25, down 3, that's 25, down 3,000, but I get 27 and a half, but I gotta get 25, down 7 and a half, at 25, give 27 and a half, room for anyone here, boys, at 27 and a half, as I get 25, but I get 27 and a half, at 25, get 2,600, at 26, 8, now 7, but I get 27, but I get 26, 7, at 26, now 7, but I get 27, here's a good deal here, boys, 2,700, at 27, but I get 27, but I get 26, now 7, but I get 2,700,
It runs and works, guys.
It runs and works, guys. 2,700's all. 27, 26, 7. At 26, 7, I'm going to get 27, I'm going to get 27, I'm going to get 2,700. 26, now 7. 27, I'm going to get 27, I'm going to get 2,700. Sold at 2,600 up here. On a 174E.
You bet. There two local men brought it in. Says good honest tractor.
Good honest tractor, boys. Can it help yourself? A lot of horsepower here, Dale.
You bet.
A lot of new parts names. I got it all listed there.
All listed up there, guys. Good unit here.
10.5.
At 10.5, 11,000 here. At 10.5, but 11, gonna get good, but 10.5, but 11,000 on it. At 10.5, now 11, gonna get good 10.5, but 11, gonna get 11,000 here.
Boys, get in there, guys.
There's a nice unit here, boys. 10.5, now 11,000. 11, gonna get 10.5, but 11,000 on it. At 10.5, give 750 quick. At 10.5, but I get 750, but I get 10, 750, but I get.
Got dual PTOs, got 3-point, got it all, guys.
3-point dual hydraulics there.
You got 6,500.
65 bids, 7,000. At 65, but I get 7,000. Get 65, but I get 7,000. A lot of power. Or get 65, but I get 7,000. At 65 now, 7, but I get 7, but I get 65, but I get 7,000 now, 75. At 7,000, but I get 7250. At 7,000, but I get 7250, but I get 7,000, but I get 70. A lot of stuff updated there, boys. 7,000, but I get 72 and a half. At 72 now, but I get 70, but I get 7,000, but I get 72 and a half. 7,000, I get 72 and a half. At 7,000, but I get 72 and a half, but I get 7,000, but I get 72 and a half. Do you say it? 71 quick. 7,000, get 71, 71, 71. Sold at 7,000. Goodbye. 4, 45, now 5. At 5,000, but I get 5, but I get 5, but I get 45. 7.5, help up. At 45, give 47.5, but I get 45, but I get 7.5, but now 5,000. At 5,000, but I get 5, but I get 5, but I get 50, but I get, yes sir, now 2.5. At 50, 2.5, but I get 5,000, but I get 50, 2.5. Ready to go to work for you, boys. At 52.5, 5. At 55, but I get 5, but I get 55. 52.5. Got to be 5,500. At 55, but I get 5, but I get 52.5, but I get 55. You say it? 5,500.
Normally you gotta stop in the middle of the day and drain some of the fuel off because it runs over. They run that cheap, boys.
Yep. Get in and help yourself here, boys. 52.5. Got to be 5,500 all. 55, but I get 55, but I get 5,500. 52.5 down 5. Sold at 52.5. Goodbye there, sir.
better than that. That's just
17.5, 16, 17,
and you're stealing it.
Hit it by the day. 17, 16, 17. I'm gonna get 18, but it's 17. I'm gonna get 18. It's here to sell. 17, 18. 18,000. I'm gonna get 18. I'm gonna give it 19. I'm gonna get 18, 19. 19,000. I'm gonna give it 19,000. I'm gonna give it 20 down one, but I give it 1. But I give it 21. 21. But I give it $20. But I get 21. But I give it 20,000. Bid 21. Here's a nice machine. Gonna sell it today. 21,000
under the money, boys.
Yep. 21,000. 20. Bid 21. But I give it 1 now 2. 22, Andy. 21. But I give it 2. But I get 21 2. I'm gonna get 21. But I give it 21 2. 21. Bid 22 on a nice deal today. But I get 21 2. 21. Bid 22. $22,000. You're gonna get 21, but you're gonna get 2, but you're gonna get 21, but you're gonna get 2, but you get 21, 2. 21, bid $22,000. You're gonna get 1, but you're gonna get 2. Going down the road, 21, but you're gonna get 2. Sold it $21,000 for 20. 45, but I give it $5,000. I'm going to 45, but I give it $5,000. $5,000 be able to give it 45, but I give it 5, but I give it 45, but I get 5,000.
5,000, boys.
45, bid 5,000 now, 5,500. Now I'm going to give it 55, 6.
6,000, kid. You're out.
Get $6,000.
6,000, you're out.
55's here, got to be 6.
6,000, guys.
I'm going to get $6,000. Here, we're going to get $6,000. Here, we're going to get 55.
Wow, there's power and deluxe there, guys.
Look at the power. 6,000 is all. 6,000. You can't buy a lot more for 6,000. 55, but I go to 6,000. I'm going to get 55, but I get $6,000. Here, we're going to get 55, 6. Now 5. 65.
6,500, guys.
I'm going to get 5, but I get $6,500. $6,500. Here, we're going to get $6,500. I'm going to get 65 over here in the back. 6,500. 6,000. Bid 65 all in, but it gets sold it over here. 6,000. Thank you, sir.
Tell you what, this tractor runs out excellent, guys. You drive it around, shifts nice, really a nice tractor.
You bet.
Got 11,000 hours on it. It comes from a tiling company, and all it did was pull the reel wagon. So that's all it's ever done. Traded in on another brand new one is all they did.
Just 5, but we're going to get
You'll be glad you did.
18.5, my friend.
So you can drive it home, absolutely.
Absolutely. 18.5.
18.5.
18.5, but we're going to get
18.5.
But we're going to get 18.5, but we're going to get 1, but we're going to get 18.5. 19.
19,000,
we're going to
boys.
get 19 down, but we're going to get 19, but we're going to get 18.5, but we're going to get 19,000. 18.5, 19.
Cheap here, boys.
Machine. 19,000. You
19,000, boys.
18.5, but I get 19. Now we're going to get 19.5.
19.5.
I'm going to get 19.5, but now 20.
20,000.
20, my friend, but I get 20, but I get 20 now, 20,005.
20,500. That's still cheap on that tractor.
Here we get 20,500. Here we get 20,000. I'm going to get 500, but I get 20,500.
Well, now you got money left to spend.
20,000.
20,500.
20,500.
500, boys. That's a cheap on that tractor. You drive it. That thing drives nice, boys.
You bet. Get in there, folks. 500.
Yep.
Now 21. 21, but
21, boys.
But I get 1, but I get 21,000.
750.
I got 20,750. Bid 21.
21,000.
Now, but I get 1, but I get 1, but I get 21.
You'll get her done.
21, but I get her done today.
115.
21 down, but I get 21, but I get 21,000 now, 250. 21, 250. 21, 250. Where, but I get 21, 250. I'm going to get 21, 250.
That thing does drive nice. I drove it all over the yard.
Where, but I get 21,250. 21.
Gonna have a new home, boys.
Gonna be a new home. 21,250. 21,250. Where, but I get 50. Sold it over here at 21,000. We're going to get 9,000. Here we go. 10 where? 9,000. I'm going to get 10. But I get 9,000. I'm going to get 10. 9,500. $9,500. Here we're going to get 9,500. 9,000. Bid 95. Good going tractor. 9,500. I'm going to get 95. But here we get 9,000. Here we get now 10,000. 10,000. Now 10,5. 10-5, your man's out, Danny. But here we're going to get 10-5. 10-5, but we're going to get 5. But go to 5. But go to 5. But here we get 10,500. 10-5, we're going to get 10,000. Now, but here we're going to get 10-5. Good going tractor. 10-5.
10-1, I got.
Now 2. 10-1. 10-2. Now 3. 10-3. But you're going to get 10-4. 10-4. Now 5. 10-5. But you're going to get 10-4. But you get 5. 10-6. 10-7, nobody get 7, nobody get 10, 7, 8, 10, 8, now 9, 10, 9, but everybody get 10, 9, but everybody get 10, 8, 9, but 11,000, and now 11, 1, now 11, 1, but everybody get 1, but get 11, 1, 2, 11, 2, but get 1, but get 2, 11, 3, but everybody get 3, keep running now 4, 11, 4, now 5, 11, 4, 5, 6, now 7, 11, 7, nobody get 7, 8, 11, 8, now 9, 11, 8, 9, but down 12,000, nobody get 12, 1, 12, 1, everybody get 1, but get 12, 2, 12, 2, I'm going to get 12, 2, Andy's out, 12, 2, Dale's winning, 12, 1, but get 2, but get 1, but get 12, 2, but get 12, 1, 2, sold it right over here at 12,100.
Joe buys.
Dale, here's a bell of the ball, 15D.
The 2020 Puma guy's got 2,200 some hours on it.
Just 2,200.
CVT transmission.
It's a Puma 165.
Boy, she run like that every day, guys.
Boy, does that sound nice. Here's a low hours, late model, nice 165.
You bet, guys.
Here it is today, Dale.
Nick said he'd give 55.
And I appreciate it. And now 60.
Going home, boys.
You bet. 55.
60, guys.
$60,000. Everybody give it a 55, 60. 55. Everybody get 60 on. Everybody get 60. Everybody get 55, 60. 55, 65. Everybody get 6,000. Everybody get 60,000. Everybody get 65. Where? 60,000. 65. 65. Everybody go to 5. Everybody go to 5. Everybody go to 5. But a beautiful deal here. Everybody get 65,000. 60 now 65,000. Ladies and gentlemen. Low hours. $65,000. I had 60 where everybody get 65, everybody go to 5, everybody go to 5, everybody go to 5, everybody get 60 now, everybody get 65,000. 60, everybody get 5. Sold it out at $60,000. Now everybody get 5,500. And now 6,000. Now everybody get 55. Everybody get $6,000. Everybody get 6,000. Where? 6,500. Everybody get 6,000. Everybody get 6,500. 6,000. Now everybody get 5. Take 62 and a half. 62 and a half on a nice gun, dear. 62 and a half.
Gonna have a home, boys.
It's here to sell. 62 and a half. 6,000. Now everybody get 2 and a half. Everybody get 6,000. Everybody get 2 and a half. Everybody go to 62 and a half. $6,000. Bid 62 and a half. 62 and a half.
2 and a half, guys.
Everybody get 2 and a half. Everybody go to 62 and a half. Everybody get $6,000. Bid 62 and a half. Everybody get 2 and a half. Everybody go 62 and a half. $6,000. Bid 61.
Yep.
Now 2. 62. How about everybody get 1? Everybody get 2 around the short row. 62. 62. Now 3. 63. We're out again on a nice tractor here. 63. 62. 63. Everybody go to 3. Everybody get 3. Everybody get 62 on 3. Everybody go 4. 63. 4. Everybody go to 4. Everybody go to 4. Everybody go to 4. Everybody get 4. Don't lose her now. 64, 63, but 4, but I go to 4, I'm going to get 63, 4, but I go to 4, but I get 4, down 5, 65, but I go to 5, but I go to 5, but it's 64, 5, 64, bid 5, but all in, but I get 4, but I get 5, but a nice tractor, 64, 5, sold at 6,400.
Jordan, you find anything you're gonna buy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
The 2+2 that's here and a 5488.
5488, the 2+2, huh?
Uh-huh.
How about you, Jordan? You find anything you're gonna buy?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Pretty much everything.
That 165 case IH is pretty nice.
I'm gonna go back over this way and watch them there and start the battery. They usually do that shit first. This stuff.
You going with Connor?
Nah.
I don't know where Dad is. Oh wait, Dad, I can see him. He's coming down. Dad and Papa. What did Dad buy?
And
Oliver 77.
Yep, we got an Oliver on the farm now. I didn't really intend on buying it, but I thought the price was right. I figured the tires were at least worth what I paid. I think it was, what, $1,100? Starts and runs good, and PTO seems to work good, so we'll get home and try it out. Hey everybody, we're back again. It's the next day after the sale. I just thought I'd wrap this video up talking about the sale a little bit, talking about this tractor we bought, the old Oliver here. You can see we've put it to work a little bit right away. And also want to talk a little bit about some of the other tractors on the farm that you haven't seen for a while, kind of what's going on with them. So first I just wanted to thank all the viewers of the channel who were at the sale, who just stopped me to say hi and give a handshake, visit a little bit. That's always real nice. I always really enjoy that. So if you see me at a sale or something, don't be afraid to say hi. So on to the Oliver here. Some of you are probably wondering why I bought another tractor. You know, we've got plenty. We've got ones that are out of commission right now that I don't have fixed yet. Why would you buy another one? The biggest reason that I bought this was, well, number one, the price was right. I was not going to just buy one just to get it. I actually didn't even have any intention on buying this. When we first got to the sale, we noticed it there. We looked at it. I started it up, and Jen, she likes the Olivers. So we've always kind of talked about if we found one that went cheap, you know, we'd get one. But I wasn't even by this to start with. She was taking video of them selling, and I was over looking at something else, and I got a text message from her. It was Oliver with question mark, and so I come over there and wound up buying it. But kind of just one of the biggest reasons. I think it's a handy size tractor. It's a 77. I've always liked these. My dad had a Super 88 when I was a little kid, and I just always thought they were a really nice tractor. They were sharp looking. They sounded nice. Just something I've always wanted. And we never really had much for Oliver here on the farm. When I was a little kid, there was an 880 here, but that's the only one I remember. And that hasn't been here for many years. But so yeah, that's just kind of why I bought it. I thought it would be a nice little addition to the farm, and something that would get some use. And I mean, the rubber on it is not, you know, not brand new by any means, but it's got good rubber all the way around. I think the front tires are actually pretty new. So I figured if nothing else, I couldn't go wrong with what I paid for it, just in the tires. But anyway, we'll come back to this. I got a few things I kind of wanted to show and talk about, but we'll get to some of the other tractors that you haven't seen for a while and what's going on with them. All right, so here is one of the tractors. A lot of you remember we bought it kind of for the kids, and we were using it quite a bit on the channel, and then all of a sudden it just vanished. And I haven't really talked about it much. I get a comment on it once in a while, wondering what happened to it. And it's actually been a little bit since it's been started even. I was starting it pretty regular, but then the battery got worn down a little bit, so I need to get it pulled out of here and get it fired up again. But the reason it kind of vanished was something came apart in the clutch. So you put the clutch pedal down, you cannot get it into gear. It won't disengage the clutch. And since this tractor is not by any means one of our main machines, I had other tractors that needed to get worked on, so this one just kind of got put in the shed, and it's been sitting here. But I am hoping here now this spring to get it pulled out. I was going to mess with the clutch myself, but I'm going to talk to my mechanic if he's got time to get it in. It's not a huge job, I don't think, but I just don't want to have it ripped apart outside, and I don't really have any place to get it in right now. But it is still here, and it's definitely going to be back in action. These little things are not, you know, something that's going to get used majorly for a lot of stuff, but it's a nice tractor for the bar rake, different stuff like that. I'd like to maybe get a little Ford sickle mower for it, for trimming fence lines and stuff. You know, fencing trailer, hauling little jags of firewood, that kind of stuff. But so it is still here, and it will be getting put back into action. It's just not right at the moment. Another one that I get asked about pretty regular is Paul's 560. What happened to that? Some of you know, because we did have it in a video. He actually sold that. It just needed a bunch of little stuff, and it wasn't really a tractor that I used it around here, but it wasn't really ideal for what I wanted. So, and it didn't really fit in for him either, for stuff he wanted to do. So we just decided, he just decided to take it to the sale. So that one is gone. And not that I have anything against the 560s, but that one just wasn't, for the work it needed, different stuff here and there, it wasn't worth it for me or him to put the money into it. So we decided to part ways with that one. The other 830 case, that hasn't been on the channel for quite a while either. It used to have the green cab on it. Then I had it in the shop, and I had to do some work on the throttle linkage. I got that going, and we had it on the little round baler, and then it wound up blowing a head gasket. So I decided I was going to work on that one myself. I'm getting some weird shadows here. I was going to work on that one myself. So we got it in the shop. I got it ripped apart. It's just one of them things I've been working on when I have spare time here and there. It has been sitting way too long. I probably should have just taken it somewhere and had it done, but it is going back together now. So I am hoping also to have that one back in operation again. Another one is the other 830 with the orange cab and the loader. The 806 that we bought is actually going to be replacing that one. I was actually going to take that one to this sale, but things just didn't work out. We were sick for a while the week I wanted to haul it down there, and then we got a snowstorm and just didn't get it down there. So probably be getting that one down to the next sale. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of that, what's going on with those other tractors you haven't seen. Why I bought this one's just kind of because I like it. And you know, when your wife gives you the okay to buy a tractor, you don't want to turn down that opportunity either. So it's going to be here for now and might be here forever. I think it's going to be a good little tractor. But I'll go show you around a little bit on it. So I don't know a lot about these Olivers. I was looking up the serial number on it, and from what I can tell, it's a 1953. I also think that originally this was a diesel, because on the serial number it says, on the end of the serial number it says C77D. Now when I saw that, I was thinking possibly that it had been a diesel at one time. Maybe that means something else. I don't know. But the other thing I noticed is somebody has kind of hacked the hood open here for this muffler they've got on here. But it looks like the original hole was here. And on this gas engine, of course, it's back. You know, it's back here instead of up here. I was thinking that possibly the manifold on the diesel was forward a little further. Maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know, but not that it matters. I'm perfectly happy with this one. It seems to run fine. It doesn't seem to miss or sputter. The PTO does engage. We'll probably be hauling some manure with this. And I also haven't really messed with the hydraulics either. It's got a set of remotes on the back, but V-rake, manure spreader, possibly hay bine even. We'll see what we get into with it. Got some stuff to do. I want to rebuild the seat because the seat bushings are pretty worn out. Tighten up the brakes, that kind of stuff. I think it does have the disc brakes from what I could tell just by looking at it externally. Some of you guys just looking at that can probably tell me a little bit more on that, but yeah, so I think that's going to be a handy little rig around here to have going, and the boys sure seem to be fired up about it. Now we'll have to get Jen on it and get her driving it around a little bit. So yeah, so that found its way home, and I think it's going to be a nice addition to have here. A couple other things on the sale I was going to mention. There was that John Deere 716A chopper box down there. I bid on that quite a while. I probably should have bid a couple more times because I think it was actually a pretty good deal for what it was. But that's one of them things when you're there bidding, sometimes you quit a little bit earlier than you should, you know. And I don't know that I would have gotten it anyway, but whoever got it, I think they got a good box there. There was also a little corn planter there, a 4-row 7000. I was looking at maybe picking up for a parts machine kind of for this one, because it had some really nice fertilizer disc openers and things like that on it, and I wound up missing out on it. I was looking at they had 2 rings going, and I was looking at the wrong truck. I thought was the auction truck, and it was already past it. But it turns out that one of the viewers to our channel bought it, and he's buying it to plant corn with. So I'd rather see that than see it parted out anyway, because if somebody can use them, they're definitely a good machine. So I hope he has good luck with that planter. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you again for stopping me and saying hi at the sale. Hope you enjoy this video. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.